Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of JBrosCooking. I'd eat that. And today we have a familiar bag here, at least for me.
We are reviewing Taco Bell's Naked Chicken Chalupa. Now this first made its appearance back in 2017. It was around for a while, but in typical Taco Bell fashion, it left the menu.
One of those things that everyone gets excited about and then they tell you, hey, you like our French fries? Well, guess what? We're gonna stop serving them.
Yeah. So they're saying they're bringing it back to kind of compete with all the chicken wars that are going on amongst the fast food restaurants in the chicken sandwich world. We're gonna see how it'll hold up to that. I'm not really sure it's going to be comparable.
I think I'm going to have an opinion on that.
Now, the Naked Chicken Chalupa is $3.49 by itself. Now, today we went ahead and got the meal because for $5.99, so for $2.50 more, you got a crunchy taco, a burrito, and a drink. So that's all in there, but what we're actually reviewing is the Naked Chicken Chalupa. Now, before we get into it, I'm going to read it.
Wants to read a book.
I'm going to read its description. Also, in typical Taco Bell fashion, I feel they're way overhyping and way overselling their product. It starts by saying, don't judge a book by its cover. At least that's what traditional wisdom tells us. But let's be honest here. Some things are just plain obvious at face value. Take, for instance, the invention of the wheel. Sure, back then there may have been a few skeptical cave dwellers laughing at this unexpected innovation, but most everyone else could see it for what it was, a game changer.
They're comparing this to the wheel?
They're comparing this to the wheel. Much like when Taco Bell created a boldly seasoned chalupa shell made of crispy, marinated, all-white meat chicken and filled it with crisp lettuce, diced tomatoes, shredded cheddar, cheese, and creamy avocado ranch sauce, fondly referred to as the Naked Chicken Chalupa. This amazing invention changed the fried chicken game forever. You see, in the old days, fried chicken was simply battered and fried. Now this is fine if you are willing to settle for tradition, but believe it or not, there is a better way to enjoy crispy chicken goodness, and it can be found in the Naked Chicken Chalupa.
Okay, I gotta get into this.
So yeah, to say they're hyping it up just a bit, comparing it to the wheel, and they're changing the fried chicken game, I don't know about all that.
We got some napkins, and there she is. Got some sauce. John got some mild. Where's the hot?
I told them mild and hot.
All right.
Get her weight on her. She got a little weight to her. 5.3 ounces.
Yeah, but 2 ounces of paper.
True, true. All right, so we're gonna give this guy a cut. Each get our own half. Get rid of that there. See what she looks like, because they said all white meat chicken, so. All right, it's white meat. Here you go, Joey.
No.
This feels like a processed chicken for sure.
Processed chicken. Seems like a big, just gonna give my opinion on it. Feels like a big oversized chicken patty. And then I don't know if they have like a little deal to fry it like a certain way or whatever to shape it or whatever they do. The
flavor's not bad.
The flavor is definitely not bad. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I already eaten this. I got this on the way to work. There's a Taco Bell, and the chalupa is one of my favorite things on the menu. So I bought this. I bought 2 of them. I saw it. I didn't really realize what I was buying. I never had it back in 2017. And I was just thinking chalupa, and I thought they had like fried up like an oversized like chicken nugget or something and throwing it on like the chalupa. So I was actually kind of disappointed that I like whatever, the shell, whatever they use for the chalupa. That's one of my favorite things at Taco Bell. When they just had like the BLT one a few months ago, or the club, I think it was the club, not the BLT. That was like, I was going there like every night to get one of those. That was good. So I thought this was going to be like, oh, I'm going to be going back to Taco Bell on the way to work every night. And I don't think that's the case. With all these chicken sandwich wars that are going on, no one's really, besides KFC's, making like the one without like the bread. I don't even know if they're doing that anymore. But really, everyone's putting bread on it. So go ahead and, I say throw it inside a chalupa. That's my opinion.
It's good. The flavor's good.
Sauce is good.
The sauce is good. The lettuce, it's a bit, it's kind of mushy.
Yeah,
soggy.
the lettuce is a little mushy, and
like the tomatoes are nice and crisp.
this was just bought
Yeah.
at a Taco Bell that just opened. It's
right at 10 a.m.
Saturday morning. We went right as it opened up.
So it is good. It's a good flavor. If you're, like I said, they had it on the menu before. They took it away like they always like to do. So if you're a big fan of it, I'd say get out there and try it. I'm going to review it. I'm going to be honest. It's not my style. Generally, when I order a taco, I'm not a lettuce guy. So if I was to order the taco, I would have got it with no lettuce. And the thing is, like what Joe's saying, without it being in any type of shell or anything on its own, the chicken itself being the shell, if I order it with no lettuce, I mean, I guess the tomatoes are there, but basically I would just be getting the chicken.
Yeah,
so,
there's like a tiny little bit of cheese in there, but really, I mean, what are you getting? You're not getting...
No. So I'm going to be honest. It's good. If you're a fan, I would say get out there and try it. My number is going to be a little low. I'm going to come in at a 2.8 on this. And that's just because it's just, for me, it's not something I would go back and get, if I'm being honest. As far as flavor goes, I did like the flavor of the chicken. Like I said, if you're that guy if this is your McRib, like for Joe, then I'm sorry if I offend you, but 2.8, that's my number.
Yeah, I'm going to come in even lower because usually I'm going to go off like the quality of this lettuce isn't good. And it's not like, I mean, I guess it's not really ever an excuse to give sorry lettuce, and tomatoes not bad, but you can tell the tomatoes sat around for a little while too. It's not totally mush, but it's not fresh. I just don't know. Is it what is it called on the receipt? Is it just said naked chicken? Is it actually? The name is actually naked chicken chalupa.
Naked chicken chalupa.
I don't know why they're using the name chalupa in it, because I love the chalupa, so that kind of throws me off too, right there. So I'm gonna come in at a 2.6 on this. The taste isn't horrible, and then what is the price? We're coming in at
$3.49.
$3.49. Now, if this was like on a dollar menu or $1, if it was like right in that $2 range, not bad, but it's not.
Yeah, and it didn't weigh. It's not a super big. Like I said, we ordered the meal just because. For me, it was like, all right, $3.49 was kind of pricey, but for $2.50 more, I got a burrito, another taco, and a drink. So yeah, if you order the meal, it's worth it. It's not a bad deal.
Not the worst thing I've ever eaten, but will I eat a Taco Bell again? Absolutely. It's right on the way to work. I enjoy Taco Bell, but will I buy this again? Probably not.
Yeah, for me, I definitely wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, I'm a Chalupa fan, so.
We appreciate you guys watching. We thank you. This is our review of Taco Bell's Naked Chicken Chalupa. Like we always say, Joey.
Remember, it's always better when you review it yourself.
That's our review. JBros out. Because one time I went to Del Taco and I was order number 2 of the day.
You know what your mistake was?
Going to Del Taco.
Went to Del Taco.